So when I first got into the world of points and miles, I did it just so I could fly for free in business class. But over the years, it's unlocked a whole world of possibilities for me. To that end, I decided to take my brother and his 3 children all the way down to the Bahamas. Hey kids, come here, wave. This is Claire, Aiden, and Grace, and that's Shane, my brother over there. We're gonna compare the Grand Hyatt Baha Mar and the Rosewood Baha Mar. The resorts are literally next door to each other, and it opens up a whole world of possibilities. Go with us on this journey, and hopefully this will help you plan your next family trip to the Bahamas. One of the most incredible things about Baha Mar is the range of amenities, range of events that you can take part in. And that's true whether you're staying at the Rosewood or down at the Grand Hyatt. Both have access to some incredible amenities, including animal wildlife sanctuaries. There's flamingo feeding. You can do a meet and greet with the flamingos. In fact, they walk the flamingos from the Rosewood over to the Grand Hyatt every day at 9:30. There's a kitchen at the Grand Hyatt Baha Mar where you can do cooking classes and sushi classes. My nephew and nieces did a live demonstration, sushi making, which was really cool for them. There are literally dozens of pools on property. So if you're at the Rosewood, you can use any of them. Whereas if you're at the Grand Hyatt Baha Mar, you're not supposed to use the Rosewood facilities. So their pools and their beach are off limits. In fact, we're sort of on the border right now between the Grand Hyatt beach and the Rosewood beach. And it's a little more exclusive to be at the Rosewood. And don't forget about the water park, Baha Bay. Your room at either Rosewood or at the Grand Hyatt gets you access to the water park for free. So most people outside the park have to pay $100 around just to access the water park. That to me is a good perk. So you've got 2 really different vibes at the 2 hotels, and they are slightly different price points. The Rosewood is always going to be more expensive. So the cheapest rooms that I could find when I was shopping was about $888 using Amex membership rewards points. That's not true of the Grand Hyatt Baha Mar. I found rates as low as under $300 for some nights in off season, which is usually September and October. So you definitely have 2 different price points. If you want to do the Baha Mar on a budget, I would definitely go with the Grand Hyatt. It's a little more accessible, but I will say both hotels are really expensive. So there are a ton of incredible restaurants at both properties. However, keep in mind, no matter which property you're staying at, you can eat at the restaurant for both hotels. So I loved Cafe Boulud at the Rosewood. Also, the Manor Bar is really cool, as well as the library where they serve some meals. Some of the highlights over at the Grand Hyatt Baha Mar, we loved Marcus, some good soul food there. Sticks, which is a noodle bar that was really cool. We ate at a pizza restaurant that was amazing, and the price point's a little bit more reasonable. Here's the Baha Mar! But I think overall, I liked the food choice at the Rosewood a little bit better.
I just love it.
So the can't miss experiences at Baha Mar overall, of course, the water park. These water slides are gonna blow your mind. And I even got the littlest kid to do it and they ended up loving it, but these rides are pretty advanced, pretty scary. 3, 2, 1, go! That water park was fantastic. We spent hours and hours there, and I wish I had hours and hours more to spend there. It was amazing. Some other highlights, I would say definitely do the flamingo walk. It goes from the Rosewood over to the Grand Hyatt Baha Mar, and you can actually watch them feed the flamingos. You can do a meet and greet with the flamingos as well, though there's an extra cost for that.
There you go. Thank you. Yeah, you're nice.
We love the animal sanctuary. You can get up close and personal with some marine life. That was really cool. You can see sea turtles this close to you. Pretty amazing. There are 2 fountain shows. One is in the back near the swimming pools, and it's actually a fire water show. The pools actually light up with fire. Really cool to see that. And then at the front of the hotel, there's dancing fountains that are set to music, sort of like the Bellagio in Las Vegas, but a little miniature version just for the Bahamas. One of the kids' favorite activities was doing the sushi making at the kitchen.
You'll be preparing 2 different types of maki rolls.
They have a full chef's kitchen set up for you, and you can sign up for classes and you need reservations. The kids really enjoyed that. They learned how to make sushi and they had a really good time. Plus you get free lunch included.
Great.
Can't miss experiences at Rosewood. There's not that much going on at Rosewood except these incredible swimming pools. There's also a really nice whirlpool. So not a lot of like active things going on there, but they do have a fish feeding at the koi pond, so you can do that with kids.
Well, these fish are gonna be full after this.
And then just hang out by the pool. We got a cabana, it was fabulous. Really enjoyed that. Highly recommend a cabana for the day, though it's expensive at $425. You do get some free drinks with that. There are some ways to save some money. Food and beverage is going to be your most expensive outlay most likely, unless you're staying in one of the giant suites. Try to figure out how to go off property to get groceries and get a room that has a full kitchen, or at least a partial kitchen, so you could do some of your meals in the hotel room. Apparently there's a liquor store within walking distance of the water park, so you could walk off property to get some cheap booze. I think my brother got a bottle for just 12 bucks, so there are deals to be had. But if you're gonna eat on property, plan on spending $500 to $700 for a family per meal, especially for dinners. You can go a little cheaper if you go to places like Pizza Lab, but overall this is a really pricey hotel, so you're gonna wanna try to figure out some hacks. Apparently there's even a Facebook group dedicated to Baha Mar where people trade secrets on how to save money. So I'm sure that Facebook group has a ton more tips for you, but my biggest tip is go off property to get groceries. There's even grocery delivery services that you can use, and they don't mind if you're bringing food from off-site and booze. So which hotel is better for families? I would definitely say that the Grand Hyatt Baha Mar is the one you want to go to with families. It's first of all closer to the water park, the most important thing in my book, but also there's more to do. There's more experiences. There's the fountain show, there's the fire show in the back, there's kids pools. The Rosewood feels like an adults only situation, even though it's not. There was a lot of children around, but the pools are just not designed as well for children. The Rosewood is nice, but I think it's more of like a destination hotel if you're coming for a wedding or an engagement or an adults only party. I just think overall, you'll get a more family-friendly vibe at the Grand Hyatt Baha Mar as opposed to the Rosewood. And I think for kids, it's just a better experience at the Grand Hyatt Baha Mar.
You know how you're the best uncle ever.
No, I haven't heard it.
You are amazing. We all love
Thank you. Okay, good. That's what I want to hear.
There's an ice cream shop right
Oh
there.
yeah, look at that. We hope that you've enjoyed our look at the Baha Mar experience. Stay tuned for our next couple episodes. We're going to take you in depth at the Grand Hyatt Baha Mar. We're also going to take you in depth at the Rosewood in Baha Mar, so you get the full experience. I'm Clint Henderson for The Points Guy.